Season 5, y'all. The very last season. I'm going to try to give you the best of me. It's V season. It's time for Divinity to take off. Let's go.
Hey, peace, and welcome back to the Divinity Podcast. I am your host, Divinity, the Pod MC, and this is Season 5, Episode 5, and I've decided to name it, I Got 5 on It. So this title is I Got 5 on It because it would be an honor to put 5 on your healing, to put 5 on your growth, to put 5 on the very things you decide you want to do in life, and whether that comes in the form of support by liking, sharing, advising, community service, helping out. You damn right I got 5 on it. I got 5 on your healing. You can look back or have a trigger and get through that thing and still find gratitude in a present moment. I had something to do with that. Oh yeah, sign me up all day. Sign me up all day. That's the gift. And I know healing is a gift because I've seen what God can do for me. What God did for me. What I had to do for myself. What you will have to do, the amount of work that goes into healing. For example, a lot of us Black women, we struggle with pride with our natural hair because of whatever reasons, whether it be, racism or whether it be internalism. And what I mean by internalism is things your family tease you about because this person may have a perm and that person doesn't want to put the perm in their child's hair, whatever, internalism, family shit. And just not seeing images of what your natural Black, nappy, kinky, coily hair looks like. And healing from that, and loving when your fro is out, and loving how this is literally who you are. This is who you were created to be. If I can put 5 on that type of healing, please sign me up. Thank you for the gift of doing that. And I know, love of self is also healing too. Let me tell you something. Grief changes you too. Grief changes you too. And if I can have 5, if I can have anything to do with you healing and understanding that grief is there to bring us closer and to an overstanding of what healing really is. You keep doing me wrong. You keep sinning. You keep doing all these things and smiting me and betraying me and disowning me. But I love you regardless. And I hope that you heal so you could see all along. I needed you to go through these things because you were in your own way. And I'm sorry it had to end that way. But I tried to warn you. But here we are now. Healing. And understanding that love is in healing. Patience is in healing. Accountability is in healing. The saying goes, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. I can't blame you, right? And how many times have we seen those red flags? But now that you recognize them, Now that you recognize them, you don't have to accept it anymore. You can say no and walk away. And yes, it's challenging because we know that thing be tempting. But what is it really going to do for you? Remember what it did last time and the time before that. You're healed. You wish them well. You wish the ones that constantly look at you and say this and say that and do you wrong. I don't care. Heal, please. Heal, please, so you can understand. Overstand. And if I can have something to do with that, oh, thank you, God. Thank you, me. Absolutely. So I think at any age, evaluation of self is important. Think about your habits. How do you love? How do you love you? How do you love your spouse? How do you love your children, your parents? How do you love you? Really sit and evaluate that and understand that it's going to take some work because there's things that you still need to heal from when you were a child. Some things we're going to have to love ourselves, our older, younger selves, and nurse it and caress it and love it and give it patience and hold you accountable to heal. And now to be able to look back and say, you know, I used to feel that way, but look at me now. So if I can put 5 on healing, if I can put 5 on you being your best, authentic self, I got 5 on you healing yourself enough to look in the mirror and say, wow, I really look beautiful. Ooh, sign me up. That's the work. That's the work. And I urge you, you, to start writing down what triggers you. I need you to start understanding that people don't have to subscribe to a lifestyle to love you, to support you, to be there for you. I think if we started looking at each other based off of our character and integrity and our ability to touch and help folk, the world would be a lot kinder. But what have you done for you, and what have you done to make the world better? I think those are things we need to think about. What brings you, you know, my therapist asked me, what brings you closer to joy? And it was, for me personally, I immediately thought about meditation. So much joy. So much joy. So, what brings you closer to joy? How do you feel about yourself? And, you know, what was your example of healthy, healed love? Are you that example? Are you a product of healthy environments? Well, if not, it's okay. It's okay. We come from somewhere. We all come and start from somewhere. And I think the beauty in learning and educating yourself is you get to go and teach others, those that want to be taught. So, yeah, man, I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it. If the D1V1N1Ty I don't know why I always want to laugh when I refer to me as D1V1N1Ty. It's so cute. It's the cutest thing for me. But if I divinity D1V1, if I divinity had something to do with you healing, oh y'all, it's pouring down rain, and it sounds so amazing. So anyway, if I had anything, the D1V1 had anything to do with your healing, I'm happy. I've done my job, and these past 6 years have been amazing. I thank you all, those that stuck it out with me, those who are new, those who are in and out. I appreciate it all. I appreciate it because you spent time to support me. You took time to listen all these years, and it doesn't go unnoticed. And I thank you. To the new listeners, I thank you. I am but human. I am but one person. I am everything I try to be. And I don't want people to put other folks or me on a pedestal, because that's unrealistic. We're all human. We're all bound to make mistakes, but it's the intention behind it. And I think the sooner y'all realize that and overstand it, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. So get you in order. I thank you for rocking out with me this far, this long, thus far. Still got a few more episodes I need to do, and this thing we call Divinity Podcast will be coming to an end. And I thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for rocking out with me this long. And if I can have a hand in your being your best goddamn self, job well done for me. One person, two people, even if it's just one. Thank you for allowing me to touch you in ways of helping you grow. Thank you for trusting, my process and my journey, and possibly using it as an example or using it as motivation to make you better. Thank you for listening. Thank you. You're the reason why I kept going. You're the reason why I keep going. And I'm talking to me as I talk to you. Now, my job is always to feed you. And how you digest it, well, that is personal. So personal. I love you anyway. Love you anyway. But as for me, and as for mine, it's always forward. Forward always. Until next time. Peace. Okay, I gotta say this before we head out. I want to reiterate, it's been a privilege and a pleasure for me doing this for so long. Because as I was walking through the journey or going through the journey, healing the things that need to be healed and dealt with, you were right there with me. So I thank you. I thank you. If I have a hand, if I can put 5 on you healing you, I got 5 on my left hand, 5 on my right, 5 on the left foot, 5 on the right. Put that together with yours, we be all right. If I have a hand in you being accountable, if I have a hand in you loving you, man, listen. The greatest pleasure, seeing you be your best self, and I had a hand in it. Ooh. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. Even if it's just one. So I love you. Be good to you. This is the last one, y'all. And I thank you. I'll see you next episode. Until next time, be good to yourself. Love on yourself. Peace.